I'm Larry Taunton. I'm Executive Director of Fixed Point Foundation, a nonprofit that's dedicated to defending and proclaiming the Christian message. And it's in that role that I have engaged some of the most vociferous critics of the Christian faith, become to know some of them rather personally, individuals like Christopher Hitchens and Richard Dawkins and many others. And The Grace Effect is a book that explores some of their ideas, specifically those ideas that say that the world would be a better place without religion and without Christianity in particular. And so this particular book begins with a conversation between Christopher Hitchens and myself. We're sitting at a restaurant late one night, and he's telling me that the world would be a better place without it, and that is without Christianity. And I'm trying to explain to him that no, it wouldn't. Christopher, you don't want to live in a world without Christians in it. But I can tell that the argument has an abstract quality, and so there's something lacking in the force of my argument. A couple of weeks later, my wife and I are in Ukraine finalizing the adoption of Sasha, who is now our daughter. And I didn't see much connection between my professional life, defending the Christian faith, and my personal life, adopting Sasha. Certainly both were motivated by Christian conviction, but they were two different realms, or so I thought. And as our time in Ukraine drags on, and we begin to experience, we begin to see a world without Christianity, a world of corruption, a world of abuse, a world without grace. Those two worlds began to converge, and I began to see that conversation with Christopher Hitchens, that it was being played out in the adoption of Sasha. Here, through our little girl, we began to see the kind of world the ivory tower theorists would give us. And so the Grace Effect is in essence saying, let's take what the liberal elitists are telling us. Let's see how their theories, what they look like when they're taken out of the sterile environment of the university and they're employed in a real flesh and blood world, in this case through Sasha herself. So I think you'll want to read The Grace Effect, because it's not like so many books that deal with this issue. That is, they tend to feel very esoteric, very academic, like a textbook. That's my world, and I don't even want to read books like that. So The Grace Effect is a narrative, and it's through Sasha that you begin to see the redemptive power of Christianity, and how, as individuals themselves are redeemed, whole societies are redeemed. So this isn't a book you're going to want to read because you're seeking to be educated. It's a book that will educate you because you want to read the story.